everything I know will be facing me. Seems so far away.
So beautiful. You always were. I just never expected this.
Well, neither did I. But I'm not sorry.
So it's official. If you guys haven't heard the news yet, it was announced on January 7, 1/7. Steve Burton is officially heading to The Young and the Restless, starting 1/29, January 29, which is on a Tuesday. So Steve Burton is no longer coming back to General Hospital, but let's just hope that he can come back to General Hospital. But it looks like it's not anytime soon because he's already going to be joining the cast of YNR, like the cast of the person who plays Victor, Newman, who was the legend, Jack, all these veterans who've been on the show that long on YNR. Steve Burton will be joining along with Victor, Newman, and then Jack. Those are the veterans of the characters. Also Nick on the YNR on the show. So it's already official. So this is my vlog for 1/9, but it was announced on the talk. Steve Burton was on the talk on 1/7. Remember, he said he was gonna make an announcement, a huge announcement on the show. So he was there on the talk. If you guys haven't DVR'd it or haven't watched it yet, just click on the description below. There's a link to where you guys can watch it. I put a link to where you can watch the Steve Burton on the talk, and thanks to Simply GH, I posted the link there. So basically, Steve Burton, I think he was really happy. Looks like he was really happy when he was on the talk. Looks like when fans were like yelling and screaming about Steve Burton join YNR, the crowd from the talk were like really screaming. They were like happy. I guess that Steve Burton was already part of the Young the Restless. Excuse me. I rather call it YNR, but the Young the Restless. Okay, so let's talk about it. I know probably a lot of Steve Burton fans and Jason Morgan fans are pissed off right now. All the Liaison fans, all the Jason and Sam fans out there. I know how you guys feel. I bet you guys are probably disagreeing with Steve Burton or agreeing with Steve Burton. Like all the reactions, like, "Oh my OMG, why did Steve Burton do this? Why did he left GH to join YNR?" Or some agree like, "Oh, let Steve Burton be happy, let him be in YNR so he can support his family." Okay, so remember, you can see Steve Burton on Young YNR on 1/29. That's on the Tuesday. Okay, so his character, he said that Steve Burton said it on the talk. He'll be playing a character named Dylan McAvoy or something like that. It's McAvoy. Dylan McAvoy or something like that. Okay, so his character will be a rugged ex-soldier, and he's gonna have something with a secret when it comes to the show. So he's gonna be an ex-soldier, a rugged ex-soldier with a secret coming to Genoa City. So we gotta talk about this to all my subscribers out there. So how do you guys think about Steve Burton joining YNR? I know probably there's there's a lot of talk about will we watch General Hospital still without Jason? Will we watch now YNR since Steve Burton is already part of YNR now? But for me, okay, here I'm gonna give my all my reaction, all my opinions about Steve Burton with the news of Steve Burton already officially heading to YNR. Okay, since we're not gonna probably see Jason Morgan back on the General Hospital, I don't know, maybe in a couple years probably he won't come back since he's already in YNR. So I'm guessing he won't be back when General Hospital turns to its 50th anniversary on April 1st, 2013. I think I'm definitely happy for Steve Burton. I know probably I was back. Maybe some fans were like, they were they were betrayed that Steve Burton, why did he do this? Like, how could he do this? Why he said in the interview that he said he was never closing the door open. He was going to leave it open for him to come back to General Hospital, but looks like he's not going to leave it open because since he's already officially exiting the show. When he exit the show, well, he's already officially exiting the show. Exiting the show, he just jumped ship to YNR. But I don't think, probably we will still see Steve Burton coming back to General Hospital, but I don't think anytime soon. So the reason, okay, let's see. I know there's a lot to talk about for my reaction to this one. Steve Burton wanted to join YNR because probably YNR gave him CBS. They gave him a good deal because I think Steve Burton said something in the talk. He said that he wanted to still do his job, the soaps, and then maybe go back to Tennessee to spend time with his family, with his wife and his kids. Because I'm thinking maybe he doesn't want to work too much, but maybe he'll still continue to do his job for his fans, but also probably go back to Tennessee to spend time with his family. So I'm guessing that's why Steve Burton got that offer from CBS YNR. Maybe they gave him a good offer deal, so that's why Steve Burton probably wanted to take that. Because I'm thinking maybe it was too much for Steve Burton in General Hospital. I'm guessing maybe he didn't like the way his character was, remember, with maybe too much Jason and Sam. But I'm thinking General Hospital should have done this. GH should have done this ABC daytime. I think they should have joined. They should have not joined. They should have give Steve Burton a good contract. Maybe he would have. Maybe if General Hospital decided to do that for Steve Burton, have him get a good decent contract. Like maybe go back to work, do the soaps, and then go back home at the same time to be with his family. I guess that's what Steve Burton wanted, but I'm guessing GH couldn't do that, so maybe that's why YNR, he accepted that offer and decided to join YNR. Because remember, Jill Fern Phelps is already on YNR, and probably that's why Steve Burton wanted to go there. Because remember, Steve Burton and Jill are close friends, by the way. They've been like best buddies. And then also he's working with James Franco, Steve Burton also. So it's a lot of reaction right here on whether or not Steve Burton should he gone back to General Hospital, or should he or is this a good move for him to be in YNR? I know some of them. I probably think when we heard the announcement, like when Steve Burton, I think he tweeted it, right? He said that there's going to be a big announcement on the talk. I thought for sure he was probably going to announce that he will come back to General Hospital. But it looks like to me it's not. He's going to be heading to YNR. So a lot of reaction right here. Some don't like it, some don't like it or not. I know probably some fans are disappointed on Steve because remember, we don't have Jason and Sam no more. We don't have Jason and Elizabeth anymore. And I think from right now watching General Hospital, they just need to stop with the whole Jason being alive, being dead already. Like they need to stop that, because if they're gonna keep continuing this storyline with Jason not being found alive, and it's like ridiculous. Like Sam is not losing hope that Jason is alive, but how they're gonna do that? Steve Burton is already in YNR, so how they're gonna keep mentioning Jason on General Hospital? It's just like it's ridiculous, because like they're already ruining the history of Jason's character, Steve Burton, on the show. They need to stop mentioning Jason. It's like stop mentioning him, because it's like destroying the legacy of Jason Morgan. It's like have Sam move on, have Sam move in, like have her move on from Jason to John McBain, because that's what I'm hoping for, McBain and John to happen, and also Elizabeth to pair up with AJ. But I know a lot of Liaison fans would want to have Becky Hurst join YNR once her contract is up on General Hospital. So probably, hey, remember in my recent vlog about Steve Burton rumored that he might be in YNR? Remember I said in my recent vlog that maybe if Becky's contract is up on General Hospital by this year, if she decides to stay in General Hospital, but if she decides to not sign a new contract with General Hospital, maybe she could join YNR with Steve Burton. So who knows? They're not gonna play Liaison, but remember opposite couple character, but maybe it will still have Steve Burton and Becky Hurst as a couple in YNR. So you never know. Who knows? And then it's like Sam is not right from General Hospital. Sam is not. Sam is keeps saying to everybody that Jason is alive, and then his body was never found. But hey, I think this is something that Sam should do. Sam should know that Jason is in YNR. That would be cool if Kelly Monaco she joins YNR, probably they can have something maybe have something like that exciting to have the story, make it more interesting, having Sam go to YNR Genoa City to find Jason there. But maybe it's Jason, not Jason, but like as the character Dylan McAvoy. That'll be something probably interesting. But it sucks though because Jason already has a son on GH, and I guess they're not gonna have them keep mentioning that Jason is alive, he's dead or alive. Probably just have McBain step in and have Sam pair up with John McBain, because it's already officially over now. Jason's not coming back because Steve Burton's already joining YNR. And also from his character, Steve Burton's character from Dylan McAvoy, they said that Steve Burton will be I think his character is also an architect. Remember he said that on the talk. So I'm thinking that's deja vu, isn't it? Remember from the What If Liaison dream scene? Remember when Jason had that accident and then he had surgery? Remember Elizabeth had the what if scene with Jason if he woke up as a different person? And then remember Jason was played different. Remember he was an architect, he wasn't working with the mob. So what if this could be something, maybe a sign? What if he's an architect, what if that could happen for Becky to not sign a new contract with General Hospital, and then they can have Becky being played by someone else, and then have Becky's character and Steve Burton's character Dylan paired up together, and then it's Elizabeth played by a different character as a painter, and then Jason Dylan on YNR as an architect. So Becky played by a different character, like whoever, if she joins YNR, maybe she's an artist painter, and then Dylan, Steve Burton as an architect. So combine that together, boom, right there, we have something right there. Becky and Steve Burton, just like what they did in General Hospital. Remember the What If dream scene? So who knows? So you guys gotta tell me your opinion on this one about Steve Burton joining YNR. Will you guys still watch General Hospital even though Jason's not coming back on that show, Steve Burton? Or will you guys watch YNR now since Steve Burton is already in that soap? Or you guys can watch both soaps at the same time? But for me, I'm gonna watch both GH and YNR because I'm still enjoying General Hospital even though we haven't seen Jason since October. Remember when he was killed off? And I'm gonna watch YNR because since Steve Burton is there now. But I used to be a YNR fan back then, but I just stopped watching it, and then I just became mostly interested in watching General Hospital. But now since Steve Burton is already gonna be joining YNR on 129, I think I'm gonna start watching it because of Steve Burton. So I'm gonna probably watch both at the same time. I used to be a YNR fan, but I'm more of a GH fan. But now, since Steve Burton is already in YNR, I'll be watching both soaps now. But to be honest, don't tweet Steve Burton that you guys are ashamed, that you're ashamed of him. Don't send him a hate tweets. Don't even think about sending a lot of hate tweets on Steve Burton. Like, how could you betray us? Why did you have to lie saying you were gonna come back to General Hospital but never came back? You just jumped ship to YNR. Just like don't send any mean tweets to Steve Burton. Just support him as a fan of Steve Burton and Jason Morgan. Just support him that he's at least coming back, but in a different soap. I know we would love to see him with Sam. We would love to see him with Elizabeth and General Hospital, but just right now, probably just have him be happy and why not. But who knows? Maybe he can come back in the future in General Hospital, but just not right now. So just enjoy him, supporting him, watching him in YNR. Because it looks like to me Steve Burton looks really happy when he was in the CBS talk. He's already looks like he's really excited to go. he's excited to go to be in YNR. So just be happy for Steve Burden. I think it's probably gonna be it's a new year, 2013. So I guess Steve Burden wanted to do this at the first week of January 2013. He wanted to say to his fans, hey, new year, I'm gonna be joining YNR, the cast of, I'll be, maybe he's thinking like he's gonna meet some new people, working with new people in YNR. But just be happy for Steve Burden, because I'm definitely happy. I know I was backstabbed, maybe I was as a fan I was played by Steve Burden, like he lied to the fans why he did this. But I'm just happy for Steve Burden. Just be happy for him that he's back, but on a different soap. I know probably you guys don't like YNR, but hey, just watch him in YNR if he's gonna be playing good as a character. But who knows? Maybe we can have Kelly Monaco or Becky coming to YNR. But to be honest, I really want to see Becky joining YNR, and we can see Liaison together, but not Liaison, opposite Liaison, being played by different characters. So you gotta please give Steve Burden a chance. Just watch him in YNR. Let's see if you guys love it or not. But if you guys don't watch YNR, if you want to see Steve Burden in YNR, then don't watch it. Because if you're a true Steve Burden fan, you guys gotta support him all the way, 100%. So just be sure to remind you guys that Steve Burden, after you guys see Steve Burden on 129, he'll officially make his debut on YNR on 129 on the Tuesday. So get ready to see Steve Burden being played as Dylan. Remember, we don't know his character yet. We're just gonna watch and find out and see. So that was my vlog on Steve Burden officially joining YNR. So let me hear you guys what's your opinion. And my next vlog, I'll be talking about, probably I'm gonna make 2 more vlogs after this, but if not, I'll probably continue another day. But remember, my other vlogs, I still gonna make a vlog on my reaction on Elizabeth and AJ scenes, and also my best of WWE moments from my favorite WWE moments of 2012. So stay tuned for those. I'll be making those. Those are my upcoming vlogs. So comment and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of Steve Burden joining YNR now, since he's not going to be back in General Hospital.